Good morning, good morning, good morning. What do we have here? We have a new camera angle. How about that? We got the chat there. I've got a trade in profit. Let's take a look at this one. Just $500. I'm in NQ right now, about $600 on NQ right now. How's everyone doing? How do I sound? How do I look? The pool. Let's post this in Telegram. Tell everybody we are on stream. What do you think about the new angle? We've got this angle right here, and of course we have your all right, how about now? For some reason that was unplugged and I had to plug it back in. But we are in business. Good morning, everybody. We have a new camera angle I was just talking about. We have a new camera angle right here. We've got the chat up on the screen. We've got 500 people in here. But of course, we have our favorite angle right here. This is the angle we're doing our trading from. So, we are in business. You're hearing an echo. You shouldn't be hearing an echo. Let me make sure that my speakers are off. We're not on speakers. Oh, there's an echo on the up angle. Okay, so that means I probably have the microphone turned on or something in the up angle. So that's something I'm gonna have to fix, okay? So, a little bit of an echo here. I will fix that. We'll switch to the other camera angle. Alrighty. That's something I'll be able to fix off stream, no problem. Welcome everybody, welcome everybody. We're looking for some trades today. Gonna have another great day. Shout out to the 700 people in here right now. Let's go ahead and take a look at my open position right now. Currently set at break even on this trade. Not sure if it's going to hold. You could see I had an entry on a fair value gap after a trend line break this morning, and in line with the overall trend and also in line with the support. So good trading position. Didn't take any profit on it. You could see my take profit was at the top right here, and I was unable to get any money on this position so far. Hopefully this doesn't close out. I'd like to kind of monitor this trade and make a little money on it to start the day, but regardless, we are 15-4 on stream, and we'll be looking for wins today. So yeah, that's still in profit. Still in profit. For some reason, we haven't been knocked out on this. Shout out to my broker for that. It looks like soon we might be knocked out of this one, but I am monitoring this very, very closely. And we are staying in profit so far. So hopefully we don't get knocked out of this trade. If we do, it doesn't matter. We will find a trade for you today and more trades for me today. Again, we've been 15-4 on stream. We're going to be trading our orb model, and we're going to be making some stuff happen. Yep, the new angle, don't worry, I'm a rally. I will figure that out. Sadly, I am out on break even on this trade. I hit my break even. I'm gone. Oh well. I should have took some profit. Normally I take some profit right here, but I've been having a lot of success on these trades in the morning. I thought we may trade within the old orb range here. Let's go ahead and take a look at our orb settings. Get ready for today. Get ready for some trades this morning. Again, like I said, 15 wins, 4 losses on stream. Hopefully go to 16 wins. And let's get some more people in here. We got 870 people in here. I want to see, let's start the day. Why don't we just start the day with a Wheel of Pat? Anyone want to win VIP today? We're going to do some giveaways today. Let's start with some Wheel of Pat. So let's see some W's in the chat, even though I just went break even. I'm going to give this a spin, and I'm going to give some of you free VIP right now. So let's get excited and let's get ready to make some money. Obviously, this stream is not financial advice. I'm just trading, you're just watching, and we're just having fun. 2 winners. Let's give one to Quad. and was one to Lynn H 81. I believe that is it. Those are our two winners to start the stream. Obviously, throughout the stream, there will be more and more winners. We're going to do quite a few giveaways today. Hopefully, we get some wins to go along with those giveaways. And then let's just go ahead and take a look at my Instagram account right here. Make sure that you are following my Instagram account in order to qualify to win these raffles. You want to be following me on Instagram at FX Trade with Pat. You can see I got a reel went here yesterday. Look, 493 likes, a ton of comments. I think over 15,000 views. The best reel I've had in a while. Yeah, 15.1 thousand views. So feeling good about that. Thanks everybody for watching that reel. Make sure that you're also following me on Twitter. Obviously, we're at about 6,100 followers there. I'd like to get that up. And let's get into some trading today. What are we looking at? I had a VIP trade this morning that I won on gold. You can see this was a gold trade that I sent to my VIP trading room. Yeah, very, very similar to what you'll be seeing on stream today. You can see we had a trend line right here. We broke through the trend line, and I entered at this level right here. You can see, created a little support, and then shot up early this morning. We're talking 3 a.m., but a good trading position. You know I am always on the charts, early morning, late morning, whatever. Who wants to take a look at Cam 2? Cam 2 is a great cam, but it does echo. So we're not going to use Cam 2 too much today, but I do want to show you that we do have a Cam 2, and I did that for you. So let me just turn that camera off since it's an expensive one. All right. Sorry that you missed that gold trade, Steve. Early in the morning. Shout out to everybody in the chat. At about 1,000 people in here. Hopefully we get this up to 1,200. Let's see. Yeah. And our USD Canadian dollar trade that we gave in the free trading room. Do I have that open as well? I do have that open as well. So this was the trade that I gave the free trading room. Looking like a sniper entry right here. And you know, as someone who lives in Canada, I love when the US dollar is strong because I get paid in US dollars. I do all my withdrawals in US dollars. So I live like a king when the US dollar is strong. Now, it has been coming down a fair bit here, but we have got a bit of a trend line break, and we're getting a really strong reaction to that this morning. So the free trade is looking really good. Oh, I've got a little cameo from my baby. Everybody say hi to Naomi. Where is she? There she is. Beautiful baby. Yes, my beautiful girl. Whee. Live on stream. Yeah. So, we got to do some trading, and we got to win some trades this morning. So that's it. In terms of last week, what were our best trades last week? And obviously, we have 5 minutes till the orb closes, and then we're going to be looking for trades. So we should be able to get ourselves into a trading position within the next 10 to 15 minutes, okay? Yes, hoping that gold will rally, obviously. You could see a gold trade from this morning right here to the gold VIP room. Very nice. I had my Nasdaq trade this morning. You could see I got knocked out at break even. I got a good move, but I didn't take profit on that move. Sadly, but that's okay. So now we're going to try and find some trades this morning, and we're going to make some things happen for you. Last week, obviously, we were on EG, did really well on EG. Let me see what our trades looked like. We had this trade right here. Nice little trade here. Got a good reaction off of this 200 EMA. Won this trade live on stream. And then we won this trade right here live on stream. This one was a quick one. I got hit out on break even on my second take profit. So only 5 pips on this one, but it was a winner on stream yet again. And in terms of the currencies I trade, you can see they're all here on the market watch on the right hand side. Then we also had an EU trade. Let's take a look at EU from last week. what was my EU trade last week? I believe it was this trend line entry right here. We were in a downtrend and we actually just caught a quick one. So we saw a pullback within our orb right here and we entered and we won this trade just a 1-to-1, 5.7 pips, but I caught this on stream. Sadly, I didn't hold this one a little longer. I got hit out on break even. If I held it longer, you see right here, we could have really rode that baby down. Good thing to trade with the trend sometimes. Obviously, that looked pretty good right there. Alrighty. You should be able to hear me. Everybody else can hear me. 1,000 people in here. Shout out to everyone who keeps joining us. Love to see you. Spent the weekend with my brother. He's in town. Haven't seen him in 5 or 6 years, something like that. It's incredible. Or actually, I don't know, since COVID. I think I saw him. I think he saw the Porsche. All right. Shout out to you, Drew. Happy to see you again. Happy to see everybody in the chat. Now, what are we looking at this morning? You want to take a look at gold? Sorry, I'm eating. I hope it doesn't sound... If the eating sounds terrible. Just some eggs here. It's an omelet. Yeah, we're using the orb. Naomi says, hi, Lewis. So, what are we looking at this morning on gold? Our orb is being set up, right? Top of range. Bottom of the range. Then we're looking for price to break out of the top or the bottom. And then we're going to look for a trade opportunity. Have my support and resistance set up already. So, you know, price can come down, price can go up. We're in the middle of this range, so we can really be scalping any position. We have had a pullback right here, so it is possible that maybe we would be looking for more of a move up today. The range is about set in about a minute. And I can go through the explanation of the trading strategy we'll be using right now because I like to do this every day. Let's go into the stream trading model. If you're new to the stream or you just want to see what I'm going to be doing today on the stream, you can see right here at 9:30, which it is right now, we have this 15-minute candle and it's about to close in about 30 seconds right now. So this candle goes up, it goes down, and what happens is it creates a candle high and a candle low, right? Right here and right here, and that gives us our range top and our range bottom. Then what we do is we come over to the 5-minute time frame and we're just kind of monitoring these candles, seeing what happens, and then boom, we get a candle break and close. That is a sign that we want to buy. Very, very simple. And we just keep a lookout for that. Then we want to enter. How do we enter? We enter through discretion. All of these different ways to enter a trade. Oh my gosh. Don't worry, that's why you're here. You want to see how I enter trades. I'm going to show you how I enter trades. I'm going to do it live. And we're going to win some scalps today. Absolutely. Then you enter the trade. Let's say I entered at the FVG. I'd put my stop loss below the range. I would take profit right here. And then I would let some ride, hit the second take profit right here on stream. Everyone goes, woo! Maybe people even clap for me because I won that trade, okay? That's what we're going to do right now. And I already have a pair that I'm looking at because I have multiple monitors. Pat, how many monitors do you have? I have a lot of monitors. So I'm actually looking right now. My top option is GU. This is at a level of support. And so we would be trading this up, right? My level of resistance, like this, okay? Resistance, maybe this is a bit wide here, but I think this would be my level of resistance. We are at the bottom, right? We're at the bottom. So you can use this Fibonacci and you could just measure from the top to the bottom. Oh, that's not my Fibonacci, is it? Let's change it to the normal one. Okay, and you measure from the top to the bottom, and you can see just there from the top to the bottom, from my support to my resistance. You can measure that way if you want. You could also measure from here to here, swing low, swing high, right? That's fine. But just on this alone, you could see we are below 50%. So we've had a significant pullback on GU this morning. So what does that mean? That means we might be able to buy if we get a breakout of our orb. So let's go ahead and take a look at the orb settings. Everyone was asking for these. Orb settings are right here. So this is what we're looking at right here. UTC -4, 9:30 to 9:45, time period 15 minutes. Also come down here, put UTC -4, New York, Toronto, whatever you like. Okay, so we are now on the 15-minute time frame. We are getting a trend line break. It's a bit of a tight trend line break, but we are at our support. We are getting a reaction to that support. We are hoping to get a breakout of this orb right here, maybe a pullback to the support level right here, and then we are going to win a trade. Maybe that support level's at the midline, something like this, and then I put a nice little circle. Everyone loves when I put a circle on there. And then price comes to that circle and we get sniper entries. It's happened so many times on stream. And so that is our first trade opportunity this morning. Good for a buy, good for a long trade. I will check your charts as well. I know everyone is asking about gold right now. Got a lot of gold traders in here. We are getting a break above on gold. This is a possible one. I haven't done too many gold trades actually live. I've kind of focused on euro, US dollar, and just majors. This could be a potential on gold. We do have a pullback right here. I think I'm more focused on the GU trade right here. I like that trade. And then I also have an NU trade, which is quite similar. You can see we have an NU trade that is quite similar, maybe pulling a little bit of liquidity below the EMA right here. Lots of touches on a trend line right here. Can we get a break out the top, a close, and then continue further? So we do have a couple of main options right here. My main options are on GU and EU. These are trades that I am considering right now. Obviously, we have to see the range break. And, you know, these look pretty nice. Now, obviously, I'm going to take a look at your trades as well, and I'm happy to see your trades as well. So let's go ahead and take a look at gold. There's a lot of people that are quite interested in gold right now. So we could take a look right here, a bit of a minor support right here, okay? So we have a bit of a minor support right there. We've got a decent reaction off of this level. You could see not bad as we pull this over. We've had decent reactions on this level, right? So this we would be, you know, our minor support level. And so if we get a close out the top, we could potentially wait for price to come back to that minor support level on our open range breakout pullback strategy. You know, most people don't actually wait for the pullbacks on these. So we didn't get the close right here. Let's take a look at GU, see if we got the close over there. We did not get the candle close over here either, but we are pushing up. And on NU, we did not get the close here either, but we are pushing up. So we do have some opportunities this morning. I think we should be able to get ourselves into a trade in the next 10-15 minutes, maybe even less. Let's go ahead and take a look. Jasim, I draw my support and resistance levels, you know, quite simply. How did I do this one? You can see here, this is my support and resistance set here. You know, we've got, this is the most recent move is the most important to me. So this is what I'm paying attention to here. And then recent price action. You could see we had the touches of the level over here, good reaction here, a huge reaction here, and then we came up. This is more liquidity, I feel like, you know, maybe being pulled out of the market as opposed to an actual resistance level, because this level and this level here seems to be part of that stronger level. So that's the level that I would be focused on. And then what I'm looking at is just like the distance between these levels, where we are. You know, the distance from here to here is big, so ideally that's a move that you'd want to make, as opposed to from here to this level, right? Kind of short. But you know, you could also trade the breakout the bottom, but then you'd probably want to see the price break out the bottom first before you do so. I hope that makes sense, and I hope that everything I'm doing in here makes sense as we look for some trades today. Let me just get a little bit more food in my stomach here. I was already at the gym this morning, working off a little bit of that tequila that I was drinking yesterday. Thanks for the offer, Sensei. I am happy with my editors right now, but love to hear it. Thanks for joining the stream. I don't have any limit order set up yet because we have not had a break yet. It was awesome, Joseph. Had so much fun with my brother. We did a little bit of drinking. Just had an all-around incredible time. Now I want to get that second monitor working. Who doesn't? I want to get that. I want my second camera to work, but I got to turn that microphone off on it. Let's take a look. Do we have an EU break? Let's take a look at EU. Also at a level of recent support here. Well, this is actually a strong level of demand as well here on EU. So EU has some potential. You can see we also had a bit of liquidity taken out of the market right here. So seeing a push up on this would be all right. So how do we feel about EU? Stephen's already in EU. Stephen, how did you enter EU? We didn't break. We just broke the orb right now. You're not entering on the candle close. Generally, I like to wait for the candle close, right? So this we want to close and then kind of wait for the retrace and then go. That's what's been working very, very well. We'd also like to see, you know, maybe this trend line. Let's see the trend line right here. Let's adjust this a little bit. That gets us more touches right there. Yeah. That on that one right there was D2. You can see that adjustment. 1, 2, 3. Break above both the range and the trend line. Come back to the trend line. Maybe an EU trade this morning, maybe an EU scalp to get going. I do like the EU. So we have EU, we have GU, and we have NU. EU is the only one currently breaking our orb, but this is a potential trading position this morning as we try to continue our win streak. I think we're at 3 straight right now. People want me to take a look at gold. Gold has broken through as well. We are at that minor support level as well. Liquidity did get taken out below that support level right there. Might take off on us. We might lose this one. I'm not sure. But we did get the break there on gold. I think my main ones that I'm with right now, EU. I think this is the one that I'm watching most closely, I would say. Waiting to see some sort of a reaction here on EU. Let's close this here. See where we would want to enter a trading position. It's coming down a little bit. Could enter at the bottom of the range. It's not a huge range here. It's just 5 pips. So this is going to be a tight scalp if we enter this trading position. Let me go back to 5-minute time frame. We're doing most of our entries on stream on the 5-minute time frame. Taking my time on this position, taking my time on stream. Happy to have 1,200 people in here again. Much love to every single one of you. Love having 1,200 people in here. Love it, love it, love it. EU is not, it's not giving strong break. It's not giving a strong break. You know what I mean? We rejected here pretty strongly. So I don't feel very confident about this position. See that big wick? That's a rejection. and we just closed here. So this thing might be staying within the range a little bit. We're gonna have to monitor it. Let's keep our eyes open on our trading opportunities here on all three of these pairs, and then let's get into gold. Yeah, shout out to Joanne. If we got 1,200 people in here, we can have 1,200 likes, and I'll even hit the new like button. Look at this, new like button. Hey, no more cat. Everybody likes the new like button. What do you think? I think that looks great. Shout out to you, Bren. Yeah, absolutely. You know, a lot of people thought I was a fake trader for many years because of all the fun YouTube videos that I made, but the real ones always knew I was real. I was rich before the YouTube channel, so that was a pretty good hint. Say bye-bye to EU. What happened to EU? Steven, you in this trade? Now we didn't get a great reaction here, so we are kind of still pushing down. Pulled back a little bit here. You trade it down. We got the break at the top. We've been looking for more of an entry up, but not sold yet. Take a look at gold. Gold's at a level of minor resistance here. You could see recent minor resistance. It's possible this one comes back. You know, we do have a level of demand down here and minor support that we could get an entry on gold this morning, close to the midline. This is a potential trading position for us here on gold. Do I take it? I'm not sure. We're going to be patient, but it is a bit noisy, you know. And by that, it's just like we're getting a lot of big candles. Up, down, up, down, up, down. And it's possible we stay within this range, and if we do, it is possible that I take a trade on here this morning. Music Addict. I could take a look at your charts as well. Now the problem is, you know, charts like GBP CAD are exotics and we are scalping here. So we want to be focused on really low spreads, because if I'm making 5 or 6 pips on something, 10 pips on something, and I'm risking thousands of dollars. GU, shout out to Rahul. I'll shut up and I'll take a look at your GU. Nothing here yet, Rahul. We have not broken above. We have not broken above, Rahul. You could see we rejected above, right? We came up and we rejected. We did not get a candle close above, which is what we're looking for to get into a trade on GU. And we're looking the same thing on NU, waiting for a candle above, okay? That's what we're looking for. Someone said USD Swiss franc. Let's go ahead and take a look at Swiss franc right now. We are at a level of support right here, okay? And we wicked out on that support. So ideally, we would be looking to buy at some point on this. Generally, though, what we want to see, again, is the candle break out the top of the range and close, and then pull back. How about that? Oh, Bitcoin. Someone's talking about Bitcoin this morning. I heard Bitcoin's doing quite well this morning. Bitcoin is up very, very nicely to about, was close to 108 this morning, eh? I hope that every single one of you own Bitcoin. Bitcoin is a very, very important asset to own. As the governments continue to print dollars and devalue currency, Bitcoin continues to go up. GJ, let's take a look at GJ. I'm also taking a look at your CAD. Let's go ahead and take a look at your CAD. I do have a pretty good spread on your CAD this morning. Let me just take a look at the spread at the top. Where are you, your CAD? Yeah, I got a spray. It's about a pip, under a pip. See right here, I'm getting a real breakaway this morning. We have a fair value gap entry potential right here. Very nice. This could be a good one to get a nice pullback on your CAD. You know, we are always looking for trade opportunities, and that's what we're doing this morning. Looking for trades, looking for trades. So this is what we're looking at right here on this chart. Coming pretty close to a level of resistance right now. So take a look and say, something like this is an area of resistance. Yeah, didn't map out the top, right? That's maybe some liquidity up there. And this is what we're mapping out, and then we see if we could get a reaction down to our fair value gap for an entry. Now that's going to be a pretty sharp pullback, but that does give us a trading opportunity on your CAD this morning. See what we can do there. Let's go ahead and take a look at gold right now. Gold is starting to pull back a little bit. All right, maybe a potential opportunity on gold, or maybe this is our gold chart. There you go. That's what we're looking at. I got too many damn gold charts. And let's go ahead and take a look at EU. Everyone's talking about EU. This is looking a bit better now, isn't it? We could definitely have a trading opportunity on EU this morning. Be waiting for a pullback. We're seeing some green candles come up right now. This could have been a potential mid-range entry right here, but didn't love this rejection. You know, you see a rejection like that, you think, maybe we're going to start trading below that trend line again, so being careful there. EU looks really good though, so I think I'm going to have a limit set up on EU and get into a trade. And creating a little bit of demand at this area. Not terrible, in the middle of our support. Setting up a limit order right now on Euro US dollar. I am waiting for a pullback right here, and then we're gonna, maybe we'll target that moving average as it comes down a little bit right there. Yes, so we have our potential first trade opportunity of the morning here, and we're gonna take a look at GU for Yakko 222. We are breaking above on GU. Kind of slow price movements this morning here, but really tight to the top of our range. Are we going to get that break or not? We appear to be rejecting a little bit, aren't we? A little bit of rejections right there. 20 seconds to see, but let's go into EU because this is kind of what I'm focused on right now. Also, people want me to take a look at NQ. So NQ obviously came down, knocked me out of my trade, and then I almost won it. Do we want to take a trade on NQ this morning? Yeah, I think we might. We had a close above right here. We did reject the top, but we were going to need a pullback here. And where would I want that pullback to be? Well, probably... Oh, did NU just break? I heard NU just break. Let's take a look at NU as well. I got so much going on in my mind. I'm all over the place. All right, NU gave us a good break. So we have a potential trade opportunity on NU. We broke above our trend line. We broke above our orb. We're breaking above the EMA right there. Looking for a pullback on NU to somewhere about there for a potential entry. How about that? And let's go back into NQ. So we're going to have I think we're going to have a limit order set up here on NU as well. And we're looking, GU, yeah, GU broke, EU broke. Waiting for the pullback on EU. GU is pretty much the same thing. So I don't know if I'm going to set up a trade on this one. Yeah, you could see we got very, very similar kind of price action here. I feel like I had that set up already on here on EU. Okay, so we're EU, we're GU, we're NU. Let's take a look at GU. This is the one we have a Sorry, no, we're EU. We've got a setup right here. So this is a potential trade opportunity right here. Look, it's at the trend line. It's at the bottom of our range. It's at a level of support right here, level of demand. So this is a decent setup for us right now on EU. If we go into NU, we have a setup right here. We had the break above our orb. We're waiting for a pullback right here. On the New Zealand dollar, US dollar had the break of the trend line as well. So we're thinking this might be a decent entry, and I do have this set up already. So I've got a couple limit orders set up. I'm looking to get into a couple of trades today. Hopefully we start the week with a good week. We are 15-4 on stream lifetime for orb indicator settings. Just take a look at these right here. Whew, we are cooking this morning, folks. We're gonna get some trades this morning, aren't we? But obviously, this is not investment advice. Do not place the trades that I'm placing. Only I place the trades that I'm placing. Obviously, if you want to copy, that is your decision, but it is not recommended because this is not investment advice. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to Paul in London, Ontario. Just 2 hours from me. I'm going to come and see ya. Taking a look at the free trade that I gave today on Telegram. This is a free trade that I gave. Look, a little bit of a sniper entry right there. Pretty nice. Not very much drawdown. Might have a sniper entry video coming. Is that a tease? Is that a tease? Let's, where the hell? There you go. There's my Telegram. US dollar, Canadian dollar, free signal for Monday is here. This was that signal. If you're not in here, I have 78,476 people in here. The link is in the description. You could see we've already set this free trade stop loss to break even. We did that, and this is that free trade right there, looking very nice. So I'm up some money on this one. I'm up some money on this one. I'm up some money on this one. I'm up some money, I'm up some money, I'm up some money on this one. You like my singing? Rahul wants me to take a look at gold. All right, Rahul, this is the setup that I would be looking for here. Breaking above this resistance, higher time frame resistance up here. I need a pullback to get into a trade. I have 2 limit orders set up. I have a limit order here on EU, waiting for price to pull back to this level. And I have a limit order set up on NU, waiting for price to pull back to this level right here. This one looks like, hey, maybe a bit of top of the range entry right at that moving average. If you look at that, that could have been a nice little entry, a little sniper moving up, but I'm waiting for a further pullback. Further pullback. GU, I don't have anything set up because it's basically the same trade as NU and EU, so I don't think I need this 3 times. Gold. Yeah, gold, gold, you can do whatever you want on gold, but you could see on gold I'm looking for a pullback to probably the middle of the range. I could adjust that maybe to this fair value gap as a potential entry, but right now I'm just waiting for significant pullback. You say, well, Pat, why don't you just enter the range breakout right here? You know, a lot of people would, but I've just had so much success with pullbacks. I'm always looking for pullbacks. We've done so well on stream. Again, 15 wins, 4 losses, so absolutely awesome stuff. So I'm just waiting for a couple of pullbacks on our charts here. This one does seem to be ripping away from us a little bit. What's going on, Wouts? And we are looking for trades. I'm almost done my breakfast. How about that? I hope everybody got in the free trade this morning. I was looking at NQ as well. Yeah, look at NQ. Holy smokes. Of course it came down. NQ came down Knocked me out right here at break even. Grabs a little liquidity below my level of obvious support right here, and then fires up. I should have found a way to trade that. That's such an obvious move. That's such an obvious move, isn't it? Okay, EU, NU, GU, PU. Hey, oh, very funny. Let's get some likes going on the. If you're happy with my analysis, if you're happy with what I'm teaching. Do we have an EG? We were really good on EG yesterday. Let's go ahead and take a look at EG. I don't know about train leaving the station. I'm not sure what the hell I'm looking at all. We're definitely ranging hard on EG. I guess the level that I would be looking at would be this level right here, would be the support level on this chart. The resistance level on this chart would be about this. So that is the range we would be trading. Simple, but kind of weird price, choppy stuff here, you know. Choppy. Bitcoin, we had a breakout the bottom, come back to the middle, but I'm not selling Bitcoin. I only buy Bitcoin. Wait for a close at the top and continue on. But Bitcoin has been pushing pretty hard today, so it might be exhausted. I would take it easy. But definitely hold your Bitcoin, keep your Bitcoin forever. All right. EU seems to be taking off on us. NZ seems to be taking off on us. You know, top of the range might have been a nice entry here. Look at that, right with that EMA right there would have been a nice entry. Be TP1'd already, but we're watching. Oh, move the GIF. Yeah, well, like the video and I'll move the GIF. There you go. Oh, Steven's waiting on UJ. Let's go ahead and take a look at UJ, see if we've got a setup right there. What's a GCES's? I don't know what that means, Jack. So on UJ, you can see our levels right here. We're near the bottom level, so, and we're in the middle of this range. It's kind of a tough one. You know, we could just buy off this level. I know it would be against the orb, but that would be more interesting. Or if price is coming, just hammering down, we could just wait for price to come and tap our EMA. USD CAD. This is our free trade right here. Yeah, you could potentially get in on a US CAD buy this morning. We've got a fair value gap right here. I'm already in a US CAD buy on the free trade, but this could be another entry right here for a US CAD. That's decent. Can we fill that gap? Can we come all the way down? I don't know. This is something we should watch. Maybe I should pull up a separate chart for this. Let's pull up a separate chart for this US CAD potential position. We were looking at this fair value gap right there. That's just above a level of demand, so you could also get in right at the level of demand. So we would wait for a pullback to this level right here on US CAD. That could be really nice. You know what? And then maybe EMA comes up. Maybe we're targeting something like that. That looks decent on US CAD. Definitely something we'll be watching throughout the morning as we try and win some trades. Some people are shorting UJ right now. Go ahead and take a look at that UJ trade. Some people are shorting UJ right now. Let's see. We do have a level of support right here I would be worried about. Okay, see, used as resistance right there. Well, that was crazy. Used as resistance right there, used as support right there, creating a level of demand within this area. You know, some people are selling this. I think I would be more inclined to buy out of this area right there. Buy out of here, ride it to the top. I'd be more inclined to do that if I was trading UJ this morning. Let's take a look at the trades that I do have. Kind of taking off on EU and NU. I do have setups on both of these. Getting decent respect on this EMA. Kind of makes me want to potentially pull my entry to that EMA level, or to the top of the range level. I'm thinking maybe something like this, but let's see what happens with this pullback as we monitor these trades and see what's going on. Yeah, we're just taking a look. We're just taking a look. Got a long time left on stream here. Gonna have probably another hour and a half. So we got, I think, 3 wins in a row. We're gonna try and stay at 3 wins in a row. That's what we're gonna do. Let's see if I can get the second camera working as well on stream. What's ChatGPT saying? Turn off mic on camera. Gotta love ChatGPT. Tells me exactly how to do everything. Except trade. AI cannot tell me how to trade. Only I know how to trade. What do I think about gold? Let's go ahead and take about gold. Are we pulling back on gold? My entry is very, very far from where the price is currently. So we're going to need a strong pullback if we want to enter on gold. Yeah, shout out to everybody asking for likes. Love that you're asking for likes. All right. I'm going to set up this camera. 1 second. Oh. Camera number 2 incoming. Incoming. I got to fix the mic on it. That's all. I can't find that damn microphone. Where'd that microphone go? Oh, did I spit egg in my keyboard? That's disgusting. Oh, happy to hear that. Happy that you're profiting with my signals. Love to hear that. See, we have the second camera, but the second camera is echoing. So I'm trying to figure that out right now while we wait for some trade opportunities. Waiting for a pullback here. Waiting for a pullback right here. Did get a pretty big red candle down, so we might be able to get a pullback right here. Though I do kind of like the top of this range right now because it has the EMA at the top of the range. So I might be looking for a sharper pullback there. That is a level of support as well, and a level of demand in the past. So I think I'm going to shift up here so that we might be able to get a position. I think I'm going to pull this to the top of our orb right here. And you know, it's a risk because it's a shorter pullback, but I think that's what I'm looking at right there. So I'm going to adjust my limit order on NZD USD to see if we could get into a trade. We have to trade. We have to trade. See, the 2 cameras is amazing. I just have to get that. I just have to get that thing going. I just use a 200 EMA. You can just click on this right here. You can take a look at my EMA settings. I'm gonna get this plate out of here. Let's put this in the kitchen, right? Now, when I move into the mansion, that walk to the kitchen is going to be much longer. So you're going to be sad. You're going to miss me when I go. EU. Still waiting for a pullback. NU. Might get into a trade here on NU. I did change the entry on this one. Now I wanted a sharper pullback. Let's take a look what it's looking like on the M1 time frame right here. Okay, what's M1 telling us? M1's telling us that we do have a good level of support right at our entry. Is that what M1's telling us? Let's get right over to M5. We've been trading M5 as our entry mostly, but I take a look at the M1 every once in a while. Maybe get into an NU trade this morning, hopefully shoot up. Now we do have a level of demand that's been created right here, which is a little bit lower, which would be a preferable entry, but I want to get into a trade here. We're running away on a lot of our pairs, maybe getting a pullback here on EU as well. But NU, we seem to be more focused on right now. Had a significant pullback. Broke through our trend line. Look at this pullback right there. Juicy pullback. Let's see if we could get into a scalp on NU. We haven't had an NU trade, I don't think, yet on the channel. So we're pretty close to getting into a position right here at the EMA, which has been holding. And I'll be adjusting my stop loss, my take profit. I'll be adjusting all those things throughout the trade to show you kind of how I roll. You know, generally if we get up to about $1,000, I try to take some profit. Maybe $1,500, I take some profit. And I like to take profit because I like to spin the wheel of Pat. What's the wheel of Pat? This is the wheel of Pat. Every time I win a trade, we come to the wheel of Pat. I spin it and you win VIP. But not right now. We haven't won a trade. We're waiting. We are waiting. Yeah, bearish engulfing's obviously a concern, but I like the overall price action here for a buy on a scalp. We take a look at M1. Got that bearish engulfing there as well. Well, not as engulfing, you can see right there, but we look okay. We look okay. We had a break. We had a retest on the break. We pushed up. We're waiting for a pullback. We're waiting for an entry on the 5-minute time frame. Obviously don't like when you catch a candle like this, but we did have a green candle in between right here, so we lost a little bit of momentum. It's not like a huge red candle coming down, so that should be all right for the price action. Potentially get in here. Still waiting for just a little bit of the pullback to the top of our range for an entry on NU. I can't tell you what to do with your money. I am invested in Bitcoin. I love Bitcoin. I'll always be invested in Bitcoin. I do believe that as governments spend money, and they're always going to keep spending money, that is going to cause issues for the dollar, and it's going to weaken the dollar. So if you own Bitcoin, if you own gold, if you own houses, if you own assets, you're going to do very, very well. So that's where I tend to put my money. Let's go ahead and take a look at Bitcoin quickly. There you go. Bitcoin's going back up, okay? It's going back up. All right, liquidity below the range. Price pushed up. Are you going to get a close above our range? If you do, maybe you trade Bitcoin up today, huh? Maybe you trade Bitcoin up today. But that's not investment advice. I am just trading. Shout out to the 1,355 people in here. Let's get some likes. Smash the likes. Smash the like. Does everyone like the new smash the like button, or did you like the cat? Because we still have the cat as well. I just thought we were trying something new. Lumo wants me to take a look at US CAD. I'm very close to my entry here on NZD US dollar, so I'll do this just quickly for you. You could see we had a breakout of our orb. We created a level of demand. You could see down here would be a potential entry on US CAD. A nice pullback. Let's go ahead to NZD USD. Sergio, I never left. I'm right here, brother. You want to see me on the second camera? Second camera echoes. I have to fix the echo. Alrighty. We're also taking a look at gold. I think we're getting a pullback on gold. Yes, we are getting a pullback on gold. Now that is a deep, deep entry that we have on gold as well at our minor level of support. The way it's looking right now, that might be a strong support, actually. Pat the cat. They love the cat. Okay, well, maybe we'll bring the cat back. Maybe I'll have both. Let's take a look at what our people want me to see. Yeah, Pat the cat. That's what my mom called me. That's what my mom called me. Hey, Fresh Mag, welcome to the stream. Don't worry that you're late. We have a trade we're about to enter on NU right now. Well, this is a trade that I'm going to enter. Obviously, that's not financial advice, but I'm very close to my entry on this trading position and hoping to pick up a nice little scalp. Not a lot of volume on this pair, which does scare me. I like to see a little bit more volume, but that's okay. Let's take a look at GU for one of the followers. Getting a pullback on GU right now. That's at the top of the range there. Getting a pullback on EU right there. I have that set up as well. This is a potential entry. Waiting for just pullbacks on a few of these pairs to get into the money today. Shout out to Rajwardhan. Shout out to Rajwardhan. Pip target is going to just be kind of by the seat of my pants. You know, I have kind of set scalping lot sizes for myself, and then I enter the trade on those lot sizes, and then when I reach levels like $1,000, $1,200, I'll take partials depending on just how I'm feeling about the position as it's going. There's just a lot of discretion going into my trading. Is gold going to set all-time highs? I don't know. You tell me, brother. Much love to India. Dow Jones for Fran Garcia. Let's go ahead and take a look right here. Had a break out the bottom. Got a level of resistance right here in the middle of the range, or not in the middle of the range. You know what? I think I would be looking, this area's got to get filled right here. That's a big fair value gap right there on your Dow Jones. So I would wait for that level right there to get filled, okay? If you're looking at Dow Jones, wait for that level to get filled. That's where you can enter. That's where I could potentially enter. There's a lot of people trading futures. That's fine. I've been a Forex trader for so long. I don't like learning new things. So I'll be trading Forex. You know, I still trade Nasdaq. I still trade US 30. So I still trade gold. So I don't think I have to trade futures to trade those things. Although I have heard some people say that futures is easier, which is, you know, funny. Because, you know, if the market gets any easier for me, I guess I could build another mansion. Mansion. Pat's building a mansion. Did somebody say mansion? Let's go ahead, take a look. Oh, man. Look at the mansion. These are the renders. The mansion will be ready in February. Look, they got my Porsche out front here already. This will be ready in February. I will be streaming from this mansion next year. I'm going to have a TV right up here. I'm going to watch TV. Maybe I'll even bring some of you. Look at this stuff. Look at this. Look at the bar back there. And this stuff is pretty much halfway done. We have the whole upstairs. All the windows are in. looking really, really good. So got to talk about the mansion every once in a while. That gets the viewers in here. Thanks, Craig. Much love to you, brother. Austin, I may have. It's my favorite topic, man. Yeah, definitely I'll have to do a house tour soon. Let's take a look at EU. Okay, no pullback there. GU is still pulling back. Now, you could definitely enter at the top here as well. You know, that could have been an entry. You know, there's small candles here, but that could have been an entry on GU. Right there. Because that's kind of what we're waiting for on NU. It's the same thing. It's there. That is the same process we're looking for. Maybe I got to consider that. Pool, what do you think about GU? GU's pulling back. We got to try and get into a trade somewhere. Oh, look, it's flipping positive. Of course it is. Right as I say, hey, that would be a good entry. Yeah. We got to get into a trade today. 1,400 people in here. So GU is a good opportunity for us as well. Let's just set it up here. Let's just set it up. If it pulls back to our level, let's get into the trade right here. I got to get into something. I'm bored. Get me into this trade. I'm going to set a limit on here. And my EU, I'm going to pull my EU limit off. So I'm going to take my EU limit off because nothing's happening there. And I don't want to have 10 limits open. So I got a limit on NU right here. I got a limit on GU right here. And we're looking to get into a trade on either of these. I guess I didn't have to pull the EU off. All right, we'll put the EU back on, sorry. Put the EU back on, maybe we'll get in on EU as well. Let me set up 3 limits here. I'm gonna have 3 limits and we're gonna take one of these trades, maybe 2 of these trades, maybe 3 of these trades. Holy crap, well I just pulled this limit off and maybe that was a good decision. Let's take a second. Let's not put the EU back on. Let's take a look at GU right here. This candle is ugly. What the hell just happened here? All right, let's get a reaction here on GU and let's get into some profit. We are into a trade on GU and we are watching it. Holy crap. Last minute decision to get into this GU trading position. What do we got? About 21 pips at the top, 11 pips at the bottom. We're scalping. We're looking for a partial. Let's get into this trade. Everybody now, smash that like button for me so that we get that trade to push up. We are on GU, 5-minute time frame right here, waiting for a reaction. Wick down pretty low to the bottom of the range. You know, a decent profit target might be the top of the range. Just for a TP1. We're gonna have to monitor this trade, watch this trade closely. We are on a 3-trade win streak, so hoping to stay in that win streak right now. Shout out to the 1,400 people in here. Had a wonderful weekend with my brother, with my family. Probably gonna stream and then go see my brother again. Might have to charge my car. I've already hit the gym this morning. We've got a good day going. We've got some things happening. Some people are telling me I should have kept EU and not done GU. Well, that is life, isn't it? But we are into a trade and we're looking for some positive momentum here on GU. Hopefully we are in our level of support, hoping to get some sort of a positive reaction here. Also watching NU as well. This is the NU trade as well. I wicked in here, but it doesn't look like my trade started on NU. So just monitoring my GU right now. Gonna have hopefully get some positive momentum. Could have entered a little bit lower, wanted to enter a little bit lower, got a little bit greedy here. Hopefully we stay within this. Yeah, let me move that like button. Let's get some claps in here and push this price up so we can go into our take profit. We don't like to go into drawdown at all. That is not what we like to do. We've got a fair value gap to fill here, so hopefully we get a little bit of positive momentum coming out of our support zone right now and we make some mool. Let's see how this goes. Let me move that like button for you. Take a look at this chart. All right, so we're looking also at EU. This was the other entry that I had, very similar to GU. This entry is a bit sharper, a bit of a better entry right now, obviously, as GU, We're hoping to get a little bit of a push up on GU right here. Gonna need this to flip bullish. I'm expecting this to flip bullish right now. Give me a big green candle on the M5 time frame. Hopefully soon. And still looking at NU right here. Almost got into this trade a couple of times on NU, but tracking GU right now, flipping bullish. Potential for take profit again at the top of the range. Hopefully we're trading within the range a little bit right here. We did reject the bottom of the range, which is a good sign generally. And hopefully we can continue to push this trade up into profit soon, make some money. People want me to take a look at EU. Yes, there's EU. I didn't take EU. This was a trade that I was interested in taking. And now I'm also in NU. Okay, so we are making some moves today, folks. We are making some moves today. All right, so taking some risks, running multiple trades today. Generally, I usually just run one trade at a time, but we got a couple live trades in here. Hopefully we have a nice start to the day. Both in drawdown right now, but let's see what we can do. TP1. How short do we want to go here? Let's see. Let's take a look. Well, I don't need that box. I don't know how I even put that box there. Yeah, all right. So what are we looking at? What are we looking? Why can't I click anything right now? All right. Maybe partial here. We're gonna have to see how much money we're making on the position. Maybe a partial up here somewhere. Prices reach that level. All right. Pushing down on us on NU as well. NU, I do have a smaller trade at lots of 14. On GU, I've got lots of 17. We are scalping, but we've got a lot of room to work on this one still here. Yes, we certainly do. Yes, we certainly do. 1,500 people in here. Hopefully those people want me to win because we've been 3 wins in a row and I've got 2 trades open. Let's see if we can get these. As for our free trade today, the free trade was sent earlier this morning. We got ourselves what looks like a sniper entry, and we did get a close above the range right here on US CAD, waiting for, maybe a pullback before we go all the way up to our TP1. And that free trade was sent obviously in my Telegram room. Take a look at GU, getting a little bit of a reaction off the bottom of our range, coming up to our break-even level right now. Hopefully we could just fill this entire fair value gap and get out at the top of the range for our TP1, and then, slowly climb to our take profit 2 over the rest of this stream as we look for more and more and more and more trading opportunities. This is what I do every single day. Well, Monday to Wednesday. Oh yes, you like the music? I'm glad that you like the music. I like it too. Zakir. I can take a look at gold for you quickly. Looking at this trade, let me take a look at my NU trade. Okay. GU really needs to give me some love here. Come on, man. Reject the bottom of the range at the very least. We want to reject the bottom of the range. If we break out the bottom of the range, we might be in trouble on this trading position today. We got 5 minutes, though, on this candle to reject it and push up. So we're okay right now. Let's take a look at gold. I was being asked about gold. So gold, I was waiting for a pullback to this level right here. I'm already in 2 trades, so I'm not going to jump in a 3rd trade. I'd like to monitor my trades, and I'm scalping, right? So I want to monitor these trades and see how they do. Getting to about break even on my NU right now, but this is the area I was looking at. If you're interested, this is where I was planning to get into the trade. So let's get into NU right now and take a look. We're at about break even right now on NU. We're actually in profit, so I should shift this down a little bit right here to reflect that profit. And we're rejecting off of that level a little bit right there, but this is decent. Hopefully we could get a close above the EMA. You can see I have a 200 period EMA right there. Looking for a close above that level. Looking for price to kind of come up to this level right here to get some sort of a partial on this NZD USD scalp. Shout out to the 1,500 people in here. Thanks everybody for the likes. Let's get some claps in here. Did it play the claps? I don't know if it played the claps. Let's try again. There you go. Play some claps. Let's get this thing pushing up. Shout out to NZD USD right now. Getting a pretty good looking candle right here. Thanks for the likes and the claps. That's generally what pushes these price in my direction. I don't know why. It's superstitious at this point, but it does seem like every time I do a clap, we get a little bit of a positive price movement. So up about $200, down $20 on our GU entry. Both of them went into drawdown almost immediately, but we are getting a decent reaction on these pairs right now on these live trades. Focused solely on my NZD USD trade right now. This is a lot size of about 14. Not sure where I want to take profit exactly. This is a level here that I was watching, so that's an interesting one. And for my editor's sake, he probably wants me to focus on one trade at a time right here. So let's just take a look and see how this one goes. Up about $300. Hopefully this candle can keep pushing for us. There, I muted myself and did a burp. How about that? I'm getting classy on these streams. And you know, we do have camera number two. Shout out to camera number two. I know it's echoing. I do have to fix that, but shout out to camera number two. Got an awesome looking candle on NZD USD right now. Up about $400 on that trading position. I think probably we'll pull take profit too if we get to this level here. If we could get above that level right there, I'll think about doing a take profit too, and then I'll adjust the trade based on that information. That's how it's looking right now. Got a candle shooting up on NZD USD. Not a sniper entry, but a strong entry, right? We feel pretty good about that entry. Do have a little bit of a minor resistance level right here. So gonna wanna see that level broken. Get that box out of there right there. So this is an area we're gonna wanna see broken, right? Our minor resistance. We wanna see the price go out the top there, close, and then I think we'll be able to easily push up to our take profit one, and then we could do some break even stuff and we could get this trade looking even juicier. So up about 400 on that right now, up about 100 on my GU trade right now. Had the better entry on the NU trading position, obviously, but we got about 30 seconds to see if we get a close above this minor resistance. You can see we are rejecting off it right now, but we have 30 seconds. So make sure that you are liking the stream. Make sure that we push this up with a little bit of a clap right here. We want to get that close above the minor resistance. We've got 15 seconds. Somebody in the chat, Jack, get this to go above. We got 10 seconds. Get this to close above for me, Jack. Jack. Ravshanbek, somebody. I'm asking you in the chat to close above. Okay, we didn't close below. We didn't close above. We closed below. That's not what we wanted to see. Hopefully we can close above on this next candle and go all the way up to our take profit. But that was a great green candle we saw. We're always happy when we see that. We're up $500 on this position. We're up $500 on our GU position as well. So looking real nice, looking real nice. GU at about $600. So I think we're probably targeting a little bit higher here on GU. As you know, I just adjust these trades just to show you what I'm looking at, what I'm thinking. Obviously, these stop losses and take profits I will adjust throughout the trading position as we get a reaction. So a pretty good reaction here on GU in profit, up about 600, and on NU up about 500, facing a little bit of minor resistance right here. So Taking a closer look at GU, getting a decent reaction right here. Getting good reactions really on both of these trades right now. As they look great, really. Like what I'm seeing out of GU. I think I'm gonna pull this down a little bit further for my TP1 because I'm looking for about 1,000. So something like this is actually all right if we could get a push through. Once we get over that $1,000 on GU, I will be taking a partial profit. So let's see if we can will this GU trade up into my partial profit at about 730 right now, 780 right now. Let's get some likes in here, and let's I don't want to hit the cash register. Maybe I'll hit the clap one more time as we try and will these positions to my take profit 1, and you know, we just do what we do. Obviously, I'll teach you exactly, I do a breakdown after each trading position, but we are getting close here, and I am monitoring, and I am watching, and I just want that green to come out the top. That's where I'm going to take my first partial position. Now, we've filled the fair value gap. We're breaking out the top of our range. We are rejecting a little bit here. It does seem like there is a little bit of minor resistance at this level right here. We appear to be struggling at this level right here. So ideally, we get a break above that level right there and a close in about 2 minutes, and then we can kind of continue this position up. But position is looking really, really nice so far. And yeah, I'm happy with both of the trades right now. You could see we're getting that close right here as well on NU potentially in 2 minutes. Yeah, Benny, shout out to Benny in the chat. Benny's excited. I'm excited. I'm watching this trade really, really closely right here, trying to get my first take profit. I'm at 1,000, so I think we are good right here. Vapul in a second. Have that ready to take partial profit on GU when we just break out of this box. There it is. Okay, let's take partial right there. That is partial. So we are up 600 on that winning trading position right there. We are now break even on our GU trade, and we are riding this bad boy all the way up. This is how we do it on stream. That is that from 15-4. Now we are 16-4 on stream as we just continue to win trades live on stream. And as for our second take profit, I think I'm going to target this level right here, and that makes this a very good risk reward trade of about 1, 2, 3. So let's let this thing ride out. Hopefully we close above that minor resistance, and let's go into our GU trading, our NU trading position to see what's going on right here. On this trading position, we are rejecting quite a bit. I'm going to set break even on my NU right now, even though I haven't hit take profit. I'm going to go break even right here. We're in profit. I want to stay in profit. Let's go break. Let's set break even on NU. Just to protect this trading position, we are now, yes, we got W's in the chat. We're 16-4. I am monitoring this trade closely still here. But I will get to the Wheel of Pat in a second to get us some VIP, because we're doing free VIP giveaways all day. And every time I win a trade, that's exactly what we do. So protecting myself on this position right here, that minor resistance has been fighting me a little bit. So not sure, but let's get into the Wheel of Pat right now and give this bad boy a spin. If you, I randomly pick the winners of this. If it lands on one of these good numbers right here, then that's how many winners there are. We do have 2 winners, so 2 people are going to get free VIP. I'm going to give it to Chew, and I'm going to give it to Billy. Chew and Billy, you guys are the winners. Make sure that you smash the like button, and make sure that you do follow me on Instagram, because in order to claim your prize, you have to follow me. Didn't mean to click that twice, but you've got to follow me on Instagram at FX Trade with Pat. To claim your prize, message me proof, send me an image that you are who I say who who you are, Chew, or you are Billy. Show me proof. Just click the top right in YouTube, send me the image, and I will handle that. We have 4 winners today of VIP, and we have some winning trades already. And we're up about $1,100 on our open trading positions as we get a push here on NZD USD, hoping to get a close above that minor resistance. We're rejecting off of that level quite a bit, but you can see we have our take profit set right about here, 5.8 pips. So just a quick scalp, but hoping to get another close, hoping to spin the wheel again. Let's take a quick look at GU. GU is also doing quite well. You know, on GU, I may target the EMA up here, which is much higher. Let's do that for now, and let's pay attention to the NZD USD trade right now as we just go for just wins. You know, we just go for wins, right? We're 16-4 on live stream. We've been really, really good. Shout out to J Mob from Montreal. You know, I grew up in Montreal, the West Island. Now, as we continue to monitor this trading position, I'm gonna go get myself a little glass of water. And as always, I'm winning trades. That means I'm gonna stay on stream, so you might as well be in here and win with me and hang out. I love every one of you so damn much. GG Tortuga. Our GU trade is in the partial, actually pushing up quite a bit as well. Our NU is pushing up quite a bit as well, as we're looking to go 2-0 and get to 5 wins in a row on stream. Right now, our record since we started the stream with trades called on stream is 16-4. Let's go ahead and take a look at that GU, which is continuing to push up. You know, I was looking at about this level right here, but I've pulled my target up since then because, hey, why not? We're making mool at about 1,400 in open positions right now on my live trading account, and we've been watching this NZD USD trade a fair bit right now, hoping that this one can punch through our take profit at the top right there. But we've been struggling to close above this minor resistance level for a while. We're about to close above it right now for the first time, and this should be really good for us. And this should be really good for my editor, who's going to edit all of these wins again, all of these wins. And of course, we had a win in VIP this morning. If you want to join my VIP trading room, if you want to trade with Pat, the link to that is in the video description. We sent a free trade this morning as well, and that free trade is in profit. It's going down a little bit, but it is in profit. So yeah, we're winning a lot of trades on stream. We're winning a lot of trades off stream. The strategies that I've implemented here and in my trading room, they just work. Okay, so we got the close above that minor resistance level. I do believe we should be able to carry up now here on NZD USD and get that first take profit hit, get a partial profit on this one, and take that win rate even further. Yeah, let's get a little retest of that level, and then let's flip bullish as it's happening right now. Looking at about 1,100 in GU trade as well, at about 600 here in the NU trade. And obviously, I'm always going to be looking for more trades throughout the stream, but I'm in 2 winners right now. Both of these trades I gave live on stream. Now, the win rate has been crazy on the stream. Trading isn't always this easy. I've been doing this for a very long time, and I'm very confident in the positions that I open. We are pushing and pushing and pushing on NU here as we get close to our first take profit. Really happy with what I'm seeing right now. I told you if we closed above that minor resistance, we were going to carry up. That's exactly what I told you. Vapool, let's get ready to take a take profit. Let's take a take profit right there. That is another win right there. From 16-4 to 17-4. Let's update that right there. That's just unbelievable what's happening in this stream every day. 21 trades, 17 wins. We are $300 on this position now. In the GU trade, look, the GU trade's coming all the way up to take profit too. This is like a 1-to-3 risk reward ratio right now. This is unbelievable. Look at this. Look at what's happening on stream, folks. This is crazy, crazy stuff. And you know, when it hits take profit too, I don't claim that as a win. It's just the one win. I just claimed the one win. So we're just looking at another trade going up now on GBP US dollar. And I was targeting this level here at the moving average. You could see right there. Damn, I win a lot of trades. I look at the entry. Look at this entry. And shing. Look at this entry. The amount of times this has happened on stream, it's almost like I've rigged the market. It's almost like I've coded the algorithm, okay? But honestly, trading isn't always this easy. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm on a hot streak on these streams. The strategy that I'm using is working very, very well on the streams. And I know I've been trading for a long time, so I do have a high level of confidence. Hopefully we're able to push this one all the way up on GU. You seem to be, you know, wicking pretty hard, rejecting here on that. Looks like NU pushing below that minor resistance. That's pissing me off. I'd like for this one to continue up further, but we did hit our partial, so now we are looking for another level to enter the trade. I think this could be a level right there where we exit. That seems like a decent level right there. Man, if it comes and touches that level, people are gonna start burning me at the stake like a witch. Here we go. Can we get a second take profit on this GU trade? This is what we're watching right now, hoping for the best. People want me to look at UK. Why didn't I take Euro US dollar? Just because I had 2 trades already. But look at Euro US dollar, guys. I gave you this entry too. I could have been in this one too. I could have been in this one too. That would have been 3 straight here. We're 5 straight right now on stream. This could have been 6 straight. Look at what's going on in my life. It's unbelievable. I don't think I deserve this. If you are not in my VIP trading room, get in my VIP trading room. The link is in the video description. If you click on the link, it's going to take you to this bot right here. In this bot, just click on menu, or that's not the menu. Well, yeah, click on menu, click plans right there. It's going to give you the plans. You can join VIP. Already won a gold trade this morning in VIP for 900 pips. We're doing stuff. Join VIP. Link is in the description. Look at this trade. Look at this trade. Look at this trade. We are in business. We are in business. Hopefully this one can continue on. Euro US dollar would have been an awesome one. Basically the same trade as GU. Both of them sniper entries. If Euro's pushing up, maybe GU's pushing up. Let's just continue to watch GU and see what happens. Now, one of the things that I like about this trade, and I like about a lot of the trades that I do, is you see we have resistance at the top and we have support at the bottom. These are the blue boxes. Now, we could just take the Fibonacci and you could just put it on one box and you can put it on the other box and then see that we are always getting price at a discount. We're always buying below that 50% level. And look what's happening here. We've got another nice looking candle as I push up to about 1100 in profit. Now we have rejected off of this level aggressively and do have a little bit of resistance right here. That is the minor resistance level. And you know, I map up that minor resistance level, and then we wait to see if we can get a close above that level right there, and then we can get into our trade. Now, what was I looking at on this trade originally? I was looking at a trend line right here, had a bunch of touches, broke through the trend line. We had our orb, right? The orb setup right there, top of the orb, bottom of the orb. We closed above that orb. I waited for a pullback. I entered at the pullback. Where was that pullback? That pullback was at a fair value gap. Okay, we got all of these things. Range midline, that's where I entered the trading position. And ever since then, we have been pushing up, pushing up, pushing up, hoping for a close above the minor resistance level. Can we get a candle to come through and then close? That's what we're hoping to have. We want that. Then I believe we'll be able to carry this up. And we've got about 3.5 minutes before that happens. So that's what we are watching right now on GU. Shout out to 1,348 people in here. How many people took those trades with me? Obviously, this is not financial advice, so you shouldn't take those trades with me. But did you take those trades with me? Who won those trades with me this morning? I'd like to see in the chat. Shout out to Mark the Shark. He took that trade. Mark the Shark took that trade. How about that? How about that? That's funny. I think that's funny. Got a lot of W's in the chat. A lot of people took that trade. Who wants to just take a look at that second camera angle? Hello from the second camera angle. It echoes, it echoes, it echoes. I have to fix that. Yes, I'll fix that soon. Let's go back to camera one. We don't like the echo, but we do have 2 cameras on stream. We're winning so much, we said, let's just put another camera on the stream, right? Let's just throw another camera on the stream. Does everybody love the second camera? I hope that you do. People want me to look at gold all the time, but I'm very focused on the trade that I'm in. Up 1,200. Let's go! Push, baby, push! Push! Come on now, let's get some likes in here. Let's clap this trade up. When we clap, the trade goes up and it hits my take profit too. If it hits my take profit too, I can leave the stream early. Or I could look for another trade. You want to go 3-0 today? You want to go 4-0 today? What do you want to do today? What do you want to do? Taking a look at my GU trade. Push up, push up, push up. Push up, push up, push up. How many pips is this? Let's look at this thing go, baby. Go, baby, go, baby. 18.7. Come up to that moving average. I am very close to getting out of this trade already. Let's pull this down just a little bit here. Okay, Vapool, that's it. Take us out of the trade. That's another W. All right, wait. Give it an inch. Give it an inch. Give it me one more inch, and then let's get us out of here. Let's get us one more inch here. Let's get us one more inch. Look at me. Just one more inch. That's what the women always say. Hey now. Uh-oh, what's happening to the stream? All right, I'm out of the trade. TP2, baby. GU. Out of the trade. Out of the trade. Oh, crap. Slow down now. Slow down. No, I just got out of the trade. Don't go too high now. So that's another one. We are crushing the markets today. We have, what do we have? We have 17 wins and 4 losses. Another TP2 on this one. This one would have been a risk-reward ratio of what? 3? 1 to 3? Who's doing that live on stream? Who doing that? Who doing that? Who? Just me. Let's spin the wheel of Pat. We need some winners. Who wants free VIP? We are spinning the wheel for what, the 4th time today? What's going on? There's too many winners of free VIP. Is it a 0? Shout out to the 0. Let's put a little clap for the 0. So sad. Too bad. Who cares? Look at that. Perfect timing to exit a trade, right? How many times do I have to do this live on stream? Perfect entry, perfect exit. I am that man. Let's put a little money on the chart. Ooh, cash register, ka-ching, hit that damn like button. We keep winning trades. That's what we do. We keep winning trades. Do you like the new money? I like that money. I like that money. I like that money a lot. Let's go ahead into NZD USD. We had a break above the take profit and we closed there. That's a good sign. Let's fill this FVG right there and let's go, baby. Let's go for another TP2. I'm in here all day trading, winning. You can't stop me. Look, there's money floating on the screen. That's how you know I'm good. That's how you know that I'm good. Woo! Shout out to Mark the Shark. Shout out to Stephen Webb. Classic Stephen Webb. We love Stephen Webb. We love Stephen Webb. There's something about that Stephen Webb. Yeah, how much am I up today? Have we updated the results? It is Monday and I'm up $2,337. That's a lot of dollars. And we're looking to make more. I've got 400 open. So, you know, if we add up my floating, I'm at about 2,700 right now. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You know, I really got to buy myself a Rolex or something. I'm making too much money on stream to not have a Rolex. You know, I should put my cheaper watch on. My Rolex placeholder, obviously. I don't know why I'm struggling with this right now. My wrist is getting too small or too big. There we go. We're back in business. Now I look fancy, huh? Let's get a Rolex. Let's get something fancy. A Patek? Maybe a Patek. Does the orb strategy work forever? You know, the thing about this strategy is it's not just the orb, right? It's like we're using the orb, but we're also using, look, an EMA entry, a support level entry. It's all the things together. We have support levels, we have resistance levels. We're trading from good prices. We're using the Fibonacci. It's all of those things combined. It's combined. Who the hell's leaving this stream right now? We just should be only people coming into this stream. All we're doing is winning trades. This is not rigged, baby. I am that man. I am that guy. No, so I don't claim the second take profit as a win. So when we hit the first profit level, it's a win, that's it. We hit the second profit level, that's just more profit. I don't count that twice, baby. Yeah, I'm hanging out. You know, I got a lot of people in this stream that are passing challenges just from the stream. I keep getting DMs. Hey, honey, what's going on? That's a barky baby right there. What's going on with the honey? She's a good girl, huh? That's a good girl. I really want to figure out how to turn the microphone off on that camera. The dog said do another trade. Of course I'll do another trade. People want me to take a gold trade. Yeah, it never came down to my entry. It did come quite low here, though. I think someone was delivering me a package. She does not like it when I'm getting a package. Bitcoin. Someone wants me to look at Bitcoin. Yeah, Bitcoin looks nice. I'd be buying on Bitcoin. Got the close at the top. Got a little pullback right here. I'd be buying on Bitcoin. I like buying on Bitcoin. I don't like selling on Bitcoin, but I haven't done a trade here on stream on Bitcoin, but I like Bitcoin. I'd buy it. Gonna win another trade. Gonna win another trade. Oh, Gymnast passed the first stage just from watching my streams, huh? How about that? Yeah, catch me outside. How about that? Nah, I didn't buy a Rolex yet, Dre. I gotta still buy one. I still gotta buy one. Monk, I've discovered Bitcoin a long time ago. I'm quite old. So I've been, just the fact that I've been in online business means I've been in Bitcoin. Hey now. I am not one of the founders of Bitcoin. Don't say that. I'll get kidnapped. I keep all my Bitcoin in the bank. Yes, it's in the bank. It's not in the house, so don't come looking for it. Up about 500 on this trade. Looking for a green candle here. Not getting too much movement on this, but that's a nice little push, huh? That's a nice little push. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. See what that looks like in my MetaTrader account. Do have my take profit set up. About 60548 or 60548. Yeah, that's where I have my second take profit set up on this. We've already hit one take profit on this. And this trade was also a good risk reward ratio. I think something like this. Maybe we're looking at a 2.6. I think the other one was a 3. So great risk reward ratios on these trades. You can say, Pat, but you got out early, you know, on a partial. Yes, I did. That's fine. That's a lower risk reward ratio, and then we set break even, and we've just been riding this trade up, you know, risk free, baby. On stream, doing risk free, doing big things. What will the name of my mansion be? The Patchen. Ooh, I like that. I like the Patchen. I like the Patchen. People talking about the mansion again. Let's take a look at the mansion. Who wants to take a look at the mansion? Oh, I can't wait to be in this backyard. Do you guys want to see the inside? I guess we could take a look at the inside as well. Oh, hey now. We could take a look at the mansion. The mansion, the mansion. Oh, beautiful. This is a bathroom. Look at the front hallway. Oh, yes. Look at the kitchen. The kitchen, the kitchen. The windows are all in. It's all in. It looks like this. Don't give them more excuses to talk about the mansion. Look at the office. This is where I'm going to stream. I'm going to stream right there for you. It's going to be beautiful. Custom desk. All right, don't talk about the mansion. Can I give you a gold entry? My gold entry is long gone. You can see my gold entry is right there. That's my gold entry. That's not for you. That's just for me. But it's long gone. Thanks, Austin. I'm happy for you too. Much love. Let's get this green candle pushing. This green candle pushing. How many trades? Green candle pushing, pushing, pushing. What does from outside mean? Do you mean the house? You want to see the mansion from the outside? Okay, quickly. Let's take a quick look at the mansion from the outside. There she is. Lovely, lovely, lovely house. There it is from the road. Porsche out front, you know. I love a good Porsche. There we go. Okay. Let's get out of the match. And I missed another trade. I don't need to miss any trades. I'm crushing it, Steven. I'm 17 wins and 4 losses. I'm trying to just watch this trade play out. And then after this trade, I'm probably going to look for maybe one more trading position today. Yeah, we'll do a hangout at the mansion. Around Toronto area. Greater Toronto area. Oh, gosh. I don't get tired of winning this many trades. I really don't. I prefer to do this at this time. I think this is the best time to do it in that New York session. Can I make $1 million with $200? Probably not. That sounds insane. Shout out to Justwin in Brantford. I go to Brantford sometimes. George wants to take a look at the office. He missed the office. All right. Back into the mansion for George. All right. Where is the office? This is the office right here. This is what it's going to look like. It's going to have a TV over there. Going to have my camera set up right here. Nice little couch. Put some trees out front. It's going to look awesome. Custom made desk. Okay, custom made. And here we are with more green candles in our NZD USD, which is going to pay for that mansion. Hell yeah. Make sure that you are following me on Instagram at FXTradeWithPat. 15.1 thousand views on this one. This is a great reel right there. 15,000 views. It's actually talking about the strategy we're using right now. Look at this. Good editing. Awesome. I got about 30,000 views on that on TikTok right now. I don't even have a TikTok on here, but I do have a TikTok account. Make sure you're following me on Twitter. Love to get a Twitter follow out of you today. Right now we're at about 2,300 in profit on stream, all on stream, every trade given out on stream. And here we are in our NU, still pushing up, still making its way to my take profit too, baby. Let's get there. Let's get there. Up about 640 on this position. Already closed out, I think, about $300-400 in profit, maybe $500 in profit on this trading position already. Hey, yay, 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 let's go. Let's push that price up, baby. Let's push that price up. Let's clap that price up. Bands, make it dance. Bands, make it dance. Push that price up. Bands, make it dance. Ooh, I don't know, what do you guys want to trade on US CAD? Let's take a look. I'm just watching this one. I like watching my trades. Okay, what was US CAD? It's a good thing we didn't enter that one, huh? Good thing we didn't enter that one. Closed out the top, closed out the bottom. I would still be buying on this if anything. That could just be liquidity, right? That could be liquidity. I think I would buy at the EMA. Price come to that EMA. That's where I would buy, but I'm not buying because I'm already in my trade and I'm happy where I'm at with 2 wins, but that would be a consideration. That's quick, okay? I'm looking at my NU, trying to get more wins, I do not enter my trades on TradingView. I enter all my trades in MetaTrader. You'll see in the bottom left right here on the screen, that is MetaTrader, under where it says profit. I just don't show the trades on MetaTrader because it's much easier for me to do the analysis on TradingView. That's why I do that. My NZD USD take profit is 60548 currently. Take a look at gold for you. Again, I wanted to see more of a pullback here, right? Where, you know, our resistance is here, our support's here, and when the price is here. So we're much closer to that resistance than we are to our support. So we want to be closer to support so there's more room to go up. Very simple analysis, folks. Very, very simple stuff, but you've been seeing it work. Stream after stream after stream. So simplicity is sometimes the hidden secret. Get good confluences, have good confidence, have faith in your trading positions, and we do it. How are you going to attend the Mansion meetup? Well, yeah, I'll figure something out. You'll have to, some of you will have to, I'll have to get you to send pictures so you don't look like a creep. And if you don't look like a creep, you can come. If you do look like a creep, I'm sorry you look like a creep, but you can't come. Because I look like a creep, and we can't have too many people looking like creeps. That's all I'm saying. I look like a creep, all right? This is self-deprecating. I have a German background. All right. Oh, let's get a move on NU here. Come on, NU. You've been sitting here for a while, and I'm ready to win this trade. Come on now. Push, 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 push. USD Swiss franc. Or is that UCAD that you want? UCAD. That's it's a level of potential entry right there. USD Swiss franc. Also at the EMA. Broke out the bottom though. Kind of choppy. Could chop back up on USD Swiss franc as well. Come on. Come on, baby. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right, we're in the 700s now. All right. Okay, so I think we're profiting around $900,000. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, we're getting close now. We're getting close now. All right. Let's get this second take profit of the day here, folks. Let's make it happen. You know, my editor hates it when I keep moving the screen around, but we're going TP2 on both. Come on. Come on. Sasha, there's millions of people that live in Toronto, so the likelihood of me knowing this person is very low. But that is cool. I don't have the cat button. I do have the smash like button. This is a new one we've added. Let's clap this trade up to my take profit 2, please. We are getting quite close to that level. Let's go ahead and clean that up, make it look nicer for my editor so that when the price slams through the top here, that, you know, it just looks good. You got to think about the content. You got to think of the shorts. Thanks, Dreams. Much love. Man, we got a lot of Germans in here. All right. And it's like, I guess because I look a bit German, because of my German background, we got a lot of Germans in here. My Opa fought in the war, World War II. Rest in peace to my Opa. Oh, Amino, relax, big dog. I'll freestyle against you if you keep fronting on me, okay? Don't front on me, Amino. Chill out. Shout out to Trader Mate from Switzerland. Much love to you. I'm holding on this trade. You can do whatever you want. I already did take a partial. You want to close it, you could close it, but I'm going to hang out. It's 11:22. Getting a bit hungry, though. I'm thinking about getting a lunch. Everybody stay. Everybody stay. I'm going to get some lunch. Be right back. Back in action. Okay. Still got 1,100 people in here. Having a really nice day. Looking at about 750 here. We're flipping bullish. We're about to hit the take profit. And then I'm going to come and I'm going to eat lunch in front of you. And maybe I'll look for another trade. Why not? We're here. We're making it happen. How's my hair looking today? Let's see. Let's get this cleaned up a little bit. Huh? How are we looking today? I just got a haircut recently, nice and trim around here, keeping it longer on top, trying to look young. Trying to look young for the stream, because everyone says, Pat, we want you to look young for the stream, okay? Hats on, hats off. Let's win this trade. Today is a good day, Amjid. Hair implants? What are you talking about? My hair looks great. Look at this. Look at this. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful head of hair, okay? What's going on, Patrick Mancini? From one Pat to another. Trade with Patrick Mancini. What's up? Thanks, Gareth. Much love to you. Stephen Webb, 6 for 6 on the day. I'm going to have to hire this guy and put him in my VIP trading room. Yeah, I went to college. I went to... did 2 years of college, and then I did 4 years of university. I look incredibly German, yeah. Women do tell me that sometimes, but they don't mind. They like a German man. We are pushing up here. We are looking for just 2 incredible wins, and that is it. We hit take profit 2. Didn't show here, but on my platform I punched through it, so let's just pull that down just an inch. I just got out of that trade for my second take profit 2 of the day. We've won 2 trades, and both of those trades have gone for absolutely incredible risk reward ratios. There it is, pushing through. What an incredible day on stream. Just win after win after win. Let's put a little bit of money on the screen right there. Let's hit that cash register. Really awesome stuff. And are we going to get that reaction down now? Am I really sniping my exits and my entries that well on stream? Yes, I am constantly doing that. It's just been incredible. We have 17 wins and 4 losses on stream. I don't know what the hell's going on. I know one thing. I'm good, baby. I'm real good. So make sure that you smash that like button. Hey, if you like these trades you're seeing me do, then you'd really like my VIP trading room. Make sure that you join my VIP trading room. Last month we had a pretty good month in the VIP trading room. Doesn't want to pull that image up. So let's go right into my Telegram right here. Won a gold trade this morning. If you want to join the VIP Telegram, the link is in the video description. You could just come in here, click on menu, click on plans. It's going to give you plans, and I'll give you trades. So yes, consider joining my VIP trading room. We are kicking ass in there, just as we are in right here on stream. 17 wins, 4 losses. We're doing this on stream. We're doing this off stream. If you're looking for a place to trade, where do I trade? I trade on the Fintura brokerage. You can see right here. This is the broker that I trade on, and they pay me out crazy. I've pulled out $70,000 per month this year on Fintura. That's going to pay for a couple of Rolexes. Hey, now let's go ahead and take a look at the results. On the day, we had 4 positions. Just 2 trades before positions, and you could see exactly right there what happened. $3,141. Do we go back to the charts? Do we look for more trades? We're always looking for trades. I do not have a WhatsApp profile, Morn. Do not get scammed. I am not going to DM you. I am not going to message you, okay? I'm worth tens of millions of dollars. I am never going to message you. Don't get scammed. Okay, we do have the Wheel of Pat. That is another trade. Spin the Wheel of Pat. W's in the chat. Who's getting a free VIP? Just one person. Just one person. And I think that one person is going to be... I think it's going to be... Let's see... Dr. Vegapunk. It is you, Dr. Vegapunk. I love you, Dr. Vegapunk. You are the winner, Dr. Vegapunk. And you know, there were other trades that we would have won. Now, Dr. Vegapunk, in order to claim your prize, you have to follow me on Instagram and you have to DM me proof that you are who you say you are. Just take a screenshot at the top right of your screen. That's all that you have to do. And yes, what was I saying? I was saying there were other trades that I almost took that would have won. I was looking at EuroCAD. This was my EuroCAD entry, guys. Just closed in profit. I didn't even take this one on screen, but remember I told you I was waiting for a fill of this fair value gap, and that's where I was going to enter. That's a sniper trade. That would have been another 2.5 risk reward ratio. I didn't take this one. Didn't take this one. But I did take this one and I won it. I did take this one and I won it. And I didn't take this one, but I also would have won this one. So we would have been 4-0 if I took all of the trades that I really wanted. We ended up 2-0. We ended up over $3,100 in profit. Again, if you want to trade where I trade, check out the Fintura brokerage. The link is in the description. Awesome, awesome broker. Join my VIP Telegram. Obviously, that link is in the description. Now, are we looking for more trades or are we coming back tomorrow? I know a bunch of you are looking for more trades, but I think this is probably it for me today. I think that's it. I'm going to see you tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. Eastern. I'm going to continue this win streak. We're 5 wins in a row right now on stream. 17 wins, 4 losses on stream. Nobody does it the way we do it. Shout out to the Patties. I love you so